Is your crypto journey in Canada feeling a little uncertain? Are you constantly asking yourself, is Newton really the right platform for me? If so, you're not alone. In the fast-paced, sometimes bewildering world of cryptocurrency, choosing a reliable exchange is paramount. It's not just about buying and selling, it's about security, regulatory compliance, fees, features, and ultimately, peace of mind. And for many Canadians dipping their toes into digital assets, Newton has emerged as a prominent player. But prominence doesn't automatically equate to perfect suitability, does it? We've all heard the cautionary tales. Exchanges that disappear overnight, funds frozen without explanation, hacks that devastate portfolios. These aren't just headlines, they're genuine fears that can deter even the most enthusiastic newcomer. And rightly so. Your hard-earned money, whether it's $100 or $100,000, deserves the utmost protection and clarity. This isn't like picking a new coffee shop, this is about trusting a significant financial undertaking to a digital entity. So, before you commit your capital, before you even download the app, a deeper dive into Newton's offerings and Canadian regulatory landscape is absolutely essential. Think about it. Canada, with its robust financial regulations and commitment to consumer protection, often presents a unique operating environment for financial technology companies. What works seamlessly in one jurisdiction might face significant hurdles or different requirements here. This applies just as much to crypto exchanges as it does to traditional banks. So, when we talk about Newton, the question, is it safe to use in Canada, isn't a simple yes or no. It's a nuanced inquiry that requires a comprehensive look at several critical factors, from its regulatory standing to its security protocols, its fee structure, its customer support, and the overall user experience it provides. We're going to dissect Newton, layer by layer, through the lens of a Canadian crypto user. We'll explore its history, its licensing, its security measures, and how it stacks up against other popular Canadian exchanges. Our goal isn't to tell you what to do, but to arm you with the knowledge and insights you need to make an informed decision that aligns with your individual risk tolerance and investment goals. So, buckle up, because by the end of this, you'll have a much clearer picture of whether Newton truly is the safe, reliable, and effective platform you're searching for in the Great White North. First things first, regulatory compliance. This is, arguably, the bedrock of any financial platform's trustworthiness. In Canada, the cryptocurrency landscape, while still evolving, is subject to oversight from various bodies, primarily provincial securities commissions and FINTRAC, the Financial Transactions and Reports Analysis Centre of Canada. FINTRAC is responsible for combating money laundering and terrorist financing, which means any legitimate crypto exchange operating in Canada must be registered with them and adhere to strict reporting requirements. So, where does Newton stand on this front? Newton is indeed registered with FINTRAC as a money service business, MSB. This isn't just a fancy badge, it means they are legally obligated to report suspicious transactions and maintain rigorous record-keeping practices. This registration provides a foundational layer of legitimacy and demonstrates their commitment to operating within Canadian legal frameworks. Beyond FINTRAC, provincial securities regulators, like the Ontario Securities Commission, OSC, have been increasingly active in regulating crypto platforms that offer securities or derivatives. Newton has actively pursued and obtained registration as a restricted dealer under Canadian securities laws in various provinces and territories, including Ontario, British Columbia, Alberta, and others. This commitment to provincial registration is a significant indicator of their dedication to compliance and, by extension, user safety. It means they are subject to ongoing oversight, reporting, and operational requirements that are designed to protect investors. This is a far cry from the unregulated Wild West of crypto's early days and provides a much-needed layer of confidence for Canadian users. But compliance isn't just about ticking boxes, it's about robust security. Even the most compliant platform can be vulnerable if its security infrastructure is weak. So, let's talk about how Newton protects your assets. They employ a multi-pronged approach to security, starting with cold storage for a significant portion of their digital assets. Cold storage means keeping cryptocurrencies offline, away from internet-connected systems, making them virtually immune to online hacks. While it's impractical for an exchange to keep 100% of assets in cold storage due to liquidity needs, a substantial cold storage percentage is a strong indicator of security consciousness. Beyond cold storage, Newton implements robust encryption for all data, both in transit and at rest. This means your personal information, transaction history, and account details are scrambled and protected from unauthorized access. They also utilize two-factor authentication, 2FA, as a mandatory security feature for all user accounts. This is crucial. 2FA adds an extra layer of protection by requiring a second verification method, typically a code from an authenticator app or an SMS, in addition to your password. Even if a hacker somehow gets your password, they can't access your account without that second factor. Furthermore, Newton monitors for suspicious activity and employs various internal protocols to detect and prevent unauthorized access. They are also subject to regular security audits, though the specifics of these audits are, understandably, proprietary. While no platform can guarantee 100% immunity from all threats, Newton's multi-layered security approach demonstrates a significant commitment to safeguarding user funds and data. Now, let's shift gears to something equally important for the everyday user: fees and transparency. High fees can quickly erode your profits, especially for frequent traders or those dealing with smaller amounts. Newton distinguishes itself by offering commission-free trading. This is a significant advantage, as many other exchanges charge a percentage on each buy and sell order. However, it's essential to understand how commission-free models work. Newton, like most commission-free platforms, makes its money through the spread. The spread is the difference between the bid price, what buyers are willing to pay, and the ask price, what sellers are willing to accept. While Newton aims to keep its spreads competitive, they are not entirely zero. This means that while you don't pay an explicit fee, the price you buy at might be slightly higher than the market price, and the price you sell at might be slightly lower. Newton aims for competitive spreads, typically around 0.5% to 0.7%, which is generally considered reasonable within the industry, especially when compared to exchanges with explicit trading fees. They also offer free fiat deposits and withdrawals, which is a major perk. Bank transfers, Interac e-transfers, and wire transfers typically incur no fees from Newton's side, though your bank might charge their own. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.